Hi, if you're watching this video, you probably play Roblox Carnage. Carnage is a Roblox game based on Danganronpa. It features many of the same elements from fan Danganronpa games and official Danganronpa games. In this video, I'll go over 10 things that you probably didn't know about Carnage. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, let's begin. Starting out with something light, did you know that holding a weapon actually increases your movement speed? This was confirmed by one of the developers. As you can see here, by comparing the footage side by side of before I got a weapon and then when I got a weapon, we can see that the weapon in my hand and equipped it, I actually move faster. That's why if you have a weapon, it's actually easier to catch up with someone. Next, you know that the developers have an exclusive trial stand featuring Exhibit sitting in front of them, spouting random nonsense while they speak. Every time they speak, Exhibit will say a new line. Next, a lot of people actually don't know this, but the reason why you probably can't find the code in Area 2 is because it's actually in Area 1. You see, whenever Area 2 takes place, or Chapter 2, it turns out Area 1 also resets its loophole along with Area 2. So if you can't find a weapon in Area 2, it's probably in Area 1. Fourth, do you know that Carnage actually takes place underwater? You see, here's some evidence of this. During the true ending, it shows that we're on a beach. There is no civilization or cities behind us. And during the bad ending, or the default ending, you'll notice that you see a city that's all destroyed and dilapidated outside of the building. You would also notice that we're on the ground level as soon as we exit on the bad ending. The exit, which is visible in Area 5, is actually upstairs compared to the rest of the school. Which would mean, if as soon as we open the exit, we're on ground level for the city, that means that we're underground of the city. Now the reason I think that we're underwater instead of underground is because of one simple thing. You see, in the true ending, you'll notice that we're on an island. Now on that island, you'll also notice that there's another island behind it. These islands have no signs of civilization or cities behind them or on them, which means that somehow we're traveling from one island to another city-built island, which would have to mean that we're located somewhere underwater. But then the next question arises, how do we get to the place where the true ending takes place? Well, you see, if you look up in the central room, you'll notice that there's actually platforms above. Now to reach these platforms, you would have to go up. And there's an elevator right in the central room. So my theory is that the elevator in the central room can also go further up, leading to the true ending. Okay, now that was a lot of information. So let's move on back to something light, because I don't know why I went on that whole tangent there. Let's move on to something light and build up back to where we were previously. For instance, by clicking on the phones and reception, did you know that they actually start to play a song? Now, this was actually a thing in the previous map as well, that not a lot of people knew about. Now, this is pretty common, I know. Did you also know that the original trial room was going to be completely different? You see, in the beta builds, or before the map update, the trial room was actually just a bunch of chairs in a circle. Well, you see, in the new trial room, they were originally going to use that same exact design, updated chair graphics, and an updated table, which would have looked completely different, but those went unused and scrapped. Next, did you also know that I'm working on a Carnage wiki? You see, in the wiki, I've been working on many different things. You see, the old Carnage wiki was actually pretty outdated, and I wanted to update it featuring new information and an updated GUI. I would also like to say thank you to Matter Guy for donating 200 Robux and thank you to Omez for donating 400 Robux. If you guys would like to add messages to your donation, please make a ticket in my Discord server and I'll include your messages inside of my next video. Continuing on, you know that every area has different spawn rates for weapons? So in the original Carnage wiki, this was actually listed as a thing provided by the developers. Each area has a different spawn rate. For instance, Area 1 has a 10-15% chance of giving you C4. In Area 2, it's the same exact chance. In Area 3, the C4 chance jumps to 35%. The explosive collar jumps to 35% as well. A gun is 20%, a knife is 20%, gloves are 15%, and a bat is 10%. But the Tanto is actually the rarest weapon in all of Carnage. Speaking of something else interesting, did you know that the ultimate question mark is actually revealed to be the ultimate hope in the final dead room? After that, did you know that there's a secret room in Carnage that no one has known about? You see, this screenshot by the user, Ox, actually shows the secret room that was in the beta builds of Carnage before the map update. No one knows what this room is or what this room is for, but it is an interesting room. It seems to have a giant button in the middle of it, maybe. So that was 10 things that you probably didn't know about Roblox Carnage. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a like or subscribe, as this channel is still pretty young, and my goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.